So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone, the excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Vi ricordiamo, signore e signori, che è possibile acquistare i souvenir nelle apposite aree dello stadio.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
And he goes cross-field.
Well spotted.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Swung over. Well, there's the man we're all here to see. He climbs up big! And he's done it!
About a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Yaya Toure.
Cannavaro.
Yaya Toure. Lam gets over and intercepts.
Maldini. Cannavaro.
To Lam.
Yamal.
And it's Lam. That's Bonucci.
Maldini.
First quarter of an hour gone. Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's Cruyff.
Italy really can't go chasing this game too soon.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now it's Osimhen. Vieira spots it and intercepts.
Cannavaro.
Brazil looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
He slings it in. And that's another throw. And here's Cruyff. Cross in, looks like a good one. Nicely aimed pass.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Baggio.
The specialist in tearing teams apart. Cannavaro. Maldini.
Lam. Bonucci.
Vieira.
Lam. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Cannavaro.
Over to the left. And it's Bonucci. For Lam.
Yamal.
Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Takes aim and... Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Pelé.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Maldini. Cannavaro.
And it's Lam. Bonucci. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Hullet. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Pelé. And this is Roberto Baggio! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pelé. Real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Lam.
Yamal.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 9. Viene sostituito con il
Here we go again,
numero
then.
7. Cambio di giocatore.
Italy can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And they've got a throw. Baresi. Pass somewhat off target. That's a cute ball. And this is Ronaldo. Cross needs to be good. And he's there to clear it. And here's Saka. Nagatomo does well to get it back. Italy do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Saka. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run and Hullet! They've got to be quick to recover this. Pele.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Played into space out wide. He's got away. Now it's Pele. Shot could be Maradona! And we have our very first corner.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Aviati gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Tries to play it through and he whips a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
That's a throw. Cannavaro. That has not gone well. He has found the way through. And Yaya Toure!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Pele, always looking for that half a chance. Threads one in. And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Italy do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
sostituzione.
Italy have their second corner now. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cannavaro. Vieira. Pele. Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Saka. Cannavaro gets a foot in here.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Hullet. It's Saka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it out wide. Knocks it into space. And it's played in. Oh, well played. Italy are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
In with the challenge.
Italy really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And here's Maradona. Dembele. A probing pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Maradona. Lam.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And it's Bonucci. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
It's looking good from here. It simply has to remain error-free now.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable.